is said that the philosophy of the Vedas was further developed and explained by Vyasa in the Puranas and the Mahabharatas, which also includes the Bhagavad Gita, known as the Song of God. Hindu text says Vyasa was born during a period of time known as the Dvapara Yuga, which is said to have ended roughly 5,000 years ago. According to the Vedas, time is cyclical, divided into 4 ages, yugas called Satya, Treta, Dvapara, and Kali. The yugas we're in now, which is the Kali. Because the yugas move in a cycle from Satya to Kali and then beginning again in Satya, a different realized soul is born in every yuga cycle, specifically for the purpose of preserving the Vedas in written form. Thus, Veda Vyasa is the title or position, much like president, mayor, or chief, given to the particular sage specifically empowered by the divine to compile and classify the Vedas at the end of Dvapara Yuga. And that's spelled Dvapara. Veda Vyasa of the current particular cycle of yugas was born to Satyavati, the daughter of a fisherman. During her youth, while performing her job of ferrying travelers across the Yamuna River, Satyavati met a great sage named Parashara. Becoming attracted to each other, the two went to an island where they could be alone and ended up conceiving Veda Vyasa. The legend says that being no ordinary soul, Vyasa was born that very day, grew immediately into maturity, and was given the name Krishna Dvapayani, or Yana. Krishna meaning dark, and Dvapayani meaning island born.
Okay, so listen, K, right? K Krishna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I know of Krishna, like people pray to her. She's like a deity that people pray to, worship. Mm-hmm.
Krishna.
Yeah.
And that means dark, and then Dvapayana meaning island born. Now, that would most likely mean that this man was dark-skinned and he was from an island, maybe somewhere off the shores of India or somewhere like that. That's usually how researchers find out about things, because like these texts will leave little clues behind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
that's what I'm looking at here. It's talking about said to live of a hermit through Manvantara, though became immortal. I don't know.
Okay, he's determined to live the life of an ascetic. Determined to live the life of an ascetic. Vyasa left, but promised Satyavati he would return if she ever needed him. As Providence would have it, Satyavati later became the wife of the Emperor of the world, Shantanu, and had 2 sons with him. Unfortunately, Shantanu and the 2 sons died, leaving the kingdom in need of a king. Without an heir to their throne, other hostile rulers threatened the stability of the kingdom and the world, and so Satyavati frantically searched for a solution. Remembering Vyasa's promise, Satyavati called upon her firstborn and asked him to beget children with the widows of her dead sons. Vyasa agreed and thus conceived a son with each of the widows, as well as one with a maidservant, producing 3 sons in total before returning to his asceticism.
Asceticism.
Asceticism. Yeah.
It's good. You did good.
Hindus take away many lessons from Vyasa's life. First and foremost being his determination to serve and look after the welfare of others. From the moment he was born, he felt no desire for personal material pursuits, and instead chose to live a renounced life of spiritual discipline. Though dedicated to his spiritual practices, when his mother and the world needed his help to bring stability to the kingdom by producing an heir, he set aside his personal commitment, did what was requested of him, and then returned to his renounced lifestyle without asking for anything in return. And when he knew the coming of Kali Yuga was imminent, out of compassion, he compiled a plethora of spiritual texts to provide guidance for the people of what is considered the most difficult age. Hindu scripture describes Vyasa as being Chirajivi, or immortal being who is still alive today, choosing to remain on the earth for the well-being of others until the end of the current Kali Yuga. Some of the more prominent sages of Hinduism's most significant spiritual lineages include Adi Shankaracharya and Madhvacharya.
I would have to see that one.
I can spell them for you if you want me to.
Oh, the demon. Age of the demon, age of the darkness, Kali Yuga, yeah.
He said to have personally met Veda Vyasa and received instructions from him. Because Veda Vyasa compiled the wealth of spiritual literature used by most Hinduism's major lineages, many view him as the original guru, which is why Guru Purnima, the day to pay respects to the guru, is celebrated on his birthday. Though the religion has many schools of thought, resulting in a variety of different philosophical conclusions, followers of pretty much every Hindu sect can agree Hinduism wouldn't be what it is today if not for Veda Vyasa. And this also goes into what we were talking about with Sarah Chinathan, where he was talking about like mortals being deified.
Yeah, and then when you were saying that there was a desire for the separation between the gods and like the men that were on pedestals as gods. When you were saying Kali Yuga, I thought you were saying Kali. Like, I'll honestly, and then that's why when you're saying it now, and I'm looking at what are the 4 yugas of Hinduism, or it's Hinduism. But I was just wondering. So okay. Yeah, because you're saying Kali Yuga, and before I thought you were saying Kali, and it's just like, okay, I got a little bit confused at that point. But I figured it out because I was looking it up when I look it up when I get confused.
Now, in my reading, it says his book goes back into fabled antiquity. Senachiniathan, like Vyasa in India, is said to have been a compiler of extremely ancient theogonic and historical documents that have been transmitted to him either by oral tradition or in writing. Sanchuniathan derived the sacred lore from the mystic inscriptions on the Hanuman, which is a sun pillar. Now, I have pulled up
can you share it?
Yeah, I've pulled up something of the sun pillars, and you really wouldn't believe this when I tell you this, okay, what it is, but
Oh, and also sidebar, Mr. Robot had a really good idea that you should share your stream into the history. I don't follow them. I was going to do it for you, but I looked through my chat and I don't have them on there. And I'm attempting to listen to you as well. So if you already have them, you should. This on Tuesday.
Well, I mean, if he wants me to, but I never got like a clear understanding of what he wanted to do there. You know what I'm saying? And like I'd be more than happy to share him on the history one. But
is that his? Is that his channel?
Yeah, that's his channel.
Well, he should share it. I just don't have it. I don't. I have the geopolitics, but not really at that. And I was thinking about ancient mysteries, but it's not really a mystery. Or do you consider it a mystery? Because I follow ancient mysteries. Do you think this is a mystery?
Everything about ancient history is a mystery.
Oh, well, maybe I'll share it there then.
Now, believe it or not, the best way to do it, and it helps out with what you were wanting to do.